We live by order.
It's a story that it's underground crime syndicate.
To disobey is betray.
It's really dark and gloomy.
Betray is death.
It's very gloomy, and you can see where it's like heavy emotions.
No choices.
They face a lot of troubles, they have a lot of challenges, a lot of problems.
Destruction.
Kill was not a choice for them. It was an order.
I've given my all.
He feels very betrayed by Kay. And that betrayal comes from the way that they both view the organization.
Hunted by corpses.
He gave up anything just to make him and his brother life better.
But the least of it all.
What's your character like in Lost?
My character is a really normal and natural human being. A person that is very prone and vulnerable to and struggles between good and bad.
My character is most mysterious, but also the most obvious of the characters. And the reason why I say that is because he's always very in and out of the scenes. You know, he'll show up, he'll do his thing, he'll do whatever he has to do, and then he'll be out. You know, he's right away the antagonist. He's right away the bad guy, and everyone can see that. And because of that character, and because of that kind of vexing that he has, he's really more complex too.
My character is Kay. This kind of guy that really loving and caring, who put other people first instead of him. And he really loved his brother, so whatever he do, he give up anything just to make him and his brother life better.
How does he relate to Kay specifically from the film?
The relationship between Kay and my character is actually really personal. He feels very betrayed by Kay, and that betrayal comes from the way that they both view the organization. And my character completely falls in love with the organization. You know, he'll kill for the organization, he'll live for it, he'll make any decision based on the organization first. They're the highest priority to him. Kay's character is the same, but the difference is he only does it to live. He only does it to survive. He really sees it as a burden, and that burden really builds on him. And because of that conflict, it really pulls him apart, and my character feels directly betrayed because of that.
There was just two brothers connects to the story that they try to survive, you know, try to live. A group of professional killers saw them and picked them up on the street and raised them to be killers. You know, I want them to feel really sad for for this character. He going through so much just to make life better. Either you make a right choice or a wrong choice. It's up to you.
There is this scene in a bar where you show us a complete different set of emotions. Tell us more about that.
The bar scene is specifically designed to show the different emotions, like you said. He receives an envelope that nobody knows what's inside of it. And in that envelope, he sees it without even having to open it really, and knows that he's afraid. And to have a fear, there's something that they want him to do, and it leads into the next short film, the next film. And that moment is a big deal, and the audience was really going to be able to see that, to where there's going to be a curiosity there, like, you know, what did he get that was that terrifying? You know, what did he get that was really scaring him to a certain point to where he didn't want to deal with it? You know, which is what that bar scene is about. It's the stepping stone into the next piece. My director, Jima, he's really good at having the audience feel like there's something more and being left excited because of the kind of range of emotions that are happening throughout the entire film.
For sure.
But my personal hope for that is that they'll use that, hey, we want to see more, we want to give your support, we want to make sure that you guys are doing whatever you need to go forward, because we feel like we're a part of the journey.
What What was the most difficult part about making Lost?
The weather in Seattle, as everybody knows, it's really unpredictable. And
Of course.
when it comes to making films, you have to get the right settings, the right mood, dramatic atmosphere, and really dark. But sometime we would go there and then it would be sunny, and that's a problem. Because we would constantly going back to these settings, which lead to our second major problem is scheduling. Since Lost is a short film, not everybody is 100% available. We have one person available on this day and another person on this day. So now, we have to make it work
So it's
somehow.
like a weekend movie, right? You shoot every Saturday. Or
Yeah,
so.
every Saturday or Sunday. So it definitely takes a lot longer, than it should be. So that is very hard to manage.
Why was Lost filmed in 3 different sections? Why so?
Well, the reason that I decided to split into 3 sections was since this is a short film and it doesn't have the necessary plotting, complete character detail, side characters, the time we have and the resources, and the equipment and etc. We don't have the capability to create that kind of length, the funding and so on. So by dividing it to 3 sections, I can pick and choose where I want to continue next without having to worry to fill in between these sections.
Yeah.
So I can get away with it. It's kind of like me telling a story that is, short but also very efficient. So get to the point, get to just straight to the most important plot and just enough for people to understand the story.
What kind of camera did you use?
For this particular project, we use a Canon DSLR, Mark III. It's a really base, professional camera, bottom line, but it does a job. And I'm more focused on the composition, the depths, the acting, the emotion,
The hard work,
story.
workmanship that goes into making it.
Yeah,
Right?
into making it, lighting instead. So we have limited lights, limited crane dollies, limited people to help out, setting up. So, sometimes I have to jump in and, help out.
Yeah, of course. What do you expect? What are your expectations for Lost? What do you hope to achieve?
My expectation for this project is, to create a really ground-based audience for this film and for our production in general.